I have no clue what I want to do because this is kind of me discovering what I want to do. So for now, I went to Instagram and then I asked if anyone had any questions for me because I figured that would be the easiest thing to do for now. So I have my laptop in front of me with a bunch of questions. And also I apologize if the video quality or the sound isn't great. I'm using my phone, which is 3 years old. So chances are it's not gonna sound great, but it's better than nothing. So here goes nothing. First off, I'm sorry if I butcher all of your names. It's hard. Okay. First one is from Ameng Medina, and she asked, "How old are you, miss?" So I kept this a secret for a long time because I was always very young compared to the people around me, and I don't know, there's like this stigma around younger workers in a certain field of work. So for a long time I kept it a secret, but I think I'm at the age where now I'm wishing I was younger and not older. So I think it's safe to say I'm 26. I actually just turned 26. I guess it's been a few months now, but my birthday is August 18th, 1994. So a few of you guys can know why I kept it a secret, because there's a group of people I worked closely with and I was younger than all of them. So, or at most the same age. So it was hard to say, but I can say it now, I'm 26. The next one, Alex Her. Hi Alex, he's my friend. He said, what kind of content? So like I said earlier, I don't know yet. I'm leaning more towards maybe like, what is that term called? Vlog? Like vlogging my life, maybe just to document the fun I can have, to remind myself of the more happier memories, especially after this year where I did have a harder time. I figured maybe if I document it and I have it out there, I can show myself that there are times where I have a lot of fun too, and I can relax and be stress-free. So I think I'm leaning towards there, but I'm not sure yet. As of now, I'm just gonna explore a little and see what I feel comfortable doing, and then I think then I'll stick to that. And also, it matters what you guys want to see too, so if you ever have suggestions, you can feel free to message me on Instagram, which is usually where everyone talks to me, or I guess you can comment here. There won't be many comments, so I'm sure I'll read all of them. Oh, and I also want to say on Instagram, I do read all the messages, even if I don't respond or if it doesn't show that I read it, I still read it. Kpop_is_sacred asked, so what do you do and where did you work earlier? Before I was working in the K-pop industry, I've been working since 2012. And how that all started, it was a big question. A lot of you guys asked me how it started, and I think I'm gonna save that for another video because the story is really long and it was a really long process and a little bit complicated. So I think I'll save that for the next one if you guys are still interested. But yeah, I did work with K-pop before, basically just going on tours and helping with concert management, tour management, artist hospitality. Like there's a lot of different things that are involved, but I'll get into that more in detail next video. I think will be my next video. Yeah. Haydeen IXX Haydini XX asked, what is your biggest fear? So my biggest fear, I think if you kind of go deeper, would be being alone. I'm an introvert. I like being at home, but I don't like being alone, if that makes sense. So I think my biggest fear would be being left alone. but things like I see and fear are any kind of insects or spiders. I will freak out and start breaking out into cold sweat, and then I wouldn't know what to do. So if there's ever a spider near me and you know me, please catch it for me because I will freak out. And I'm also extremely afraid of clowns. When I was 3, I think I had a nightmare where in my dream I woke up and I turned to my right and there was a clown sleeping right next to me. And so I tried to get out of my bed very quietly, but then even in that silence, the clown woke up, and then I turned around, saw his face. I remember screaming in my dream, and then I woke up. And ever since, I fear all clowns. Okay, and then next question is from TwitExo. Can you say Mano? 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 Mano. Manal. Is this a different language? Is it someone's name? I'm so sorry. I don't know. Next question. 2 questions actually kind of go together. One from Sophia BLJN and one from Anna_Sema. Sophia asked, because of your pumpkin carving, I'm curious if you really like making arts. I do enjoy crafts sometimes. Sometimes it relieves my stress if I'm doing it on my own, but sometimes if people are expecting a craft out of me, it can give me stress. So it's like I have a love-hate relationship with crafting. But yeah, I do like making things with my hand. I usually work a lot with paper. So maybe if I'm a little tech savvy, I can, post pictures or something up here of some of the crafts I've done. Also, I have really big hands. This is really random, but yeah, but they're big. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post JA.GRXIAAA. Jagrix, asked, what are your future plans? For now, I'm just thinking about not too far into the future, but continuing work where I work now, and then continuing grad school, and then graduating grad school. Apart from that, I don't think there's gonna be too much going on. Yeah, I think that's about it. So another question, Liz Eerie? Oh, I feel like I'm really butchering all these names. I really apologize in advance. I'm trying. So Lizzie Ree asked, what is your favorite concert? I think if I take out me being friends with the people who are performing and just simply looking at it from an audience perspective, my favorite concert to watch is, I think I have 2. So one would be Big Bang's concert that I watched in, I want to say 2012. That concert was very entertaining for me. They really are professional performers. They don't have to do like too much dancing, but for some reason there's always something fun to see. Even if they're just kind of standing there, their stage presence is just so good. I knew all the songs, so I was like singing along, and I think that was overall the most entertaining. But I also enjoyed Antenna Music's concert. So Antenna Music, I think is their name, is like a label, and they have various artists in it, like Sam Kim and Yuya, and I'm blanking out, Chung Seung-wan. There's like a bunch of people. They all came together and did like a concert with all of them, and I thought that one was fun because all of them are such talented musicians and they specialize in different instruments. But for this concert, they were all on stage for the entire concert, and then they would play live music for each other. So like, let's say it's Sam's turn to sing a song, one of his songs, then his label mates will in the background either do like backup vocals or they play their instruments live. and they kind of like support each other that way. And I thought that was very unique. And also, all those people are such friendly people. I don't know, something about the concert just felt very homey, and I almost felt like I was watching a variety show, like a music show, probably because Yuya was so entertaining. And yeah, I think that was also very fun. And then otherwise, my favorite concerts are always the ones where I know the performers, because it's different. If you watch like your friend perform, there's more excitement, and like you can kind of play fun and do little missions where it's like, find me in the audience and point at me, and then they'll do it. So things like that make it fun, but I think strictly from an audience perspective, not knowing them, it would have to be Big Bang and Antenna. Oh, this person again, JA.Grixia asked, did you ever dream of becoming an idol? Haha, stay safe. I want to say no. Growing up, actually, I've been dancing since I was 6 and singing since I was 6. And I did it regularly until I was 18. And then after 18, I kind of just did dancing until I was 21. And I did enjoy being on stage and performing, but something about having to make that my whole life was a little scary. And I've always been someone who believed that I should always graduate college and have something very stable as a career, so I don't think I ever really wanted it. I think there might be times where I was like, it would be nice if I could do it and I could be successful off of being an idol, but then at the same time, I think I just wanted a more secure future for myself. Okay, the next question is from Traveling Noob. Oh, noob? Wait, newbie? I don't know. But this person asked 2 questions. And the first one is, if you were president, what kind would you be? And the second one is, do you play games? Which one is your favorite? So the first one, if I were president, what kind would you be? A very nervous, fearful, confused, terrible president, I think. I wouldn't even know where to start. I would want everyone around me to be very educated and knowledgeable, because I don't know anything about being president or making such big decisions. I think I would feel so pressured. Either I resign within a day, or my vice president would have to be my president. Yeah, I'd be a terrible one. And then the second question, do I play games? So lately I've been trying to play Among Us, but I don't really have friends who are too interested, and playing with strangers is so hard. Like, they're so fast paced, and everyone's just like a variety of ages. There's like, you could be playing with a 13-year-old, you could be playing with like a 40-year-old, you don't know. But it's just, I don't know, it's hard. And I do want to eventually play with friends, but they're not really into it. So if any of you guys want to play, invite me. I'll be more than happy to play with you guys. Yeah. But otherwise, no, I don't really play games. Hanina Tasha __ asked, which country left the deepest impression on you? This, I think, is a hard question, because though I've been to a lot of different countries, I've never vacationed in another country except for Korea. So, all the memories I do have in all the different countries, it's because of work, and I never got to sightsee or anything. So all I really remember is my experience working. So it's not exactly the country itself that left a lasting impression, it's more of the experience I had while working. So I think if I just think about the country itself, I don't really have an answer for that, not until I explore more countries as vacation. But My favorite though, experience-wise, would have to be, I want to say Europe. There were a lot of different countries in Europe I enjoyed last year, and yeah, I think kind of had fun on that tour. So like, I think we went to Germany, Italy, Amsterdam, which is Netherlands, and I don't really remember, but it was fun. And then the last question, I specifically chose to save this question for last to kind of, I blanked out. What's that word for like foreshadow? To foreshadow my next video, and it's by Hruai, H-R-U-A-I-I, asked me, do you know EXO? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. 할 수 있어.